What's going on, guys? If you're new here, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Ryan, and today we are actually moving Crush, the giant Aldabra tortoise.
Yep.
So this
giant Aldabra tortoise. The big tortoise.
Aldabra tortoise.
Yeah.
Tortoise Aldabra. So we got Christian and Allison again with us. We're actually, this is coming out in 3 parts. We're filming it all the same day. So it's been a long day for us moving tortoises.
That's right.
Now, Crush is about a 300-pound tortoise. Kyle, I mean, you can
Rough
probably
idea.
see the tractor there. How are we getting him out of here?
We are going to pick him up.
Sheer power.
Sheer power. So hopefully he's about 300 and not like more like 4 or 5. But he is a heavy tortoise. Last time we moved him to get him in the garage for the hurricane, we put him in the tractor and moved him. So we're gonna do that again because that worked very well instead of carrying this thing farther than we have to because we don't have a wheelbarrow, which even a wheelbarrow is still difficult. We got a tractor, might as well use it. We're gonna pick this guy up, put him in the bucket, and then take him to that little baby truck.
Hey now.
And we're gonna put him in the bed. Now, what's the weight capacity in the bed of the truck?
It's 20 pounds.
Can it handle?
20 pounds.
We may blow the rear suspension out of the
Tacoma.
No.
All right, guys. Well,
we're involved.
We're in it. So I'm gonna hand the camera to Allison, and we're gonna try to wrangle up Crush and get him going. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's he was just helping us get to the bucket.
So if you guys, I can get the back, if you guys want to get the 2 like
each side of the front
there, yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We'll hold him in place.
Got him?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, I'll start the tractor.
All right, so now guys, it's gonna get a little loud because the tractor's starting, but we're gonna get him moved over to the truck.
All right. So now I'll back the tractor up, follow us, and then we'll put him in the back of the truck and head on our way.
Yep.
Very fast paced.
That's right. Guys, when it comes to moving large animals, you gotta get a little creative. And it's better to work smarter than harder. So let the machine do the hard work for us. Christian's vertically challenged. Should have refunded the first step. Wait, that was good. Ground's a little wet, so I'm getting a free ride here. Basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep it to these big tortoises are also very strong, so if they want to go somewhere, they're going. All right, guys, we got Crush in the bed of the truck. Let's go to the greenhouse. Want to send us there, Christian?
We're gonna be there in a snap. Now we're at the greenhouse.
So, Christian was actually our ratchet strap the whole way over here, so he held down Crush. So we're gonna go ahead and get him out. Once I can get these gloves on, actually.
Okay. Looks like he's gonna have to work for us.
So what I'd like to do is if we can get him right here and see if he'll just
Go right
in the pond.
All right.
I'll get the back again. Do the same thing. Yep. Ready? 2, 3. And he's down. Watch out, I'll just run you over.
Going in.
Oh my God.
Whoa! He can move.
The crazy thing, this is a tortoise that even like a year ago could barely use his back legs, and now he's just blasting through everything. So he is doing so well. As you see, he just barreled through this. So those big bumpers that I was talking about before in the previous video, just for him to grip, obviously worked well. He cleaned himself out over there apparently, but he is doing awesome so far. It's funny how you just like barreling through it, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, this is a pretty cool spot. Man, I was hoping he'd like go down there and chill, but he's just learning his new enclosure. Once he settles in, I'm sure he'll take full advantage of this, because at the other property, he was loving the pond. He'd use that every single day. He'd actually sleep in it at night during the summer. He loved it that much, but now he's got plenty of room, much bigger water area, and very easy to get out.
And you're saying when you first got him, he wasn't able to use his back legs at all, and that's why you had him in such a small enclosure to kind of build that back up, have him easy access to water, food.
So when my friend got him, he had zero mobility. So when he came down to me, he could use, he had a limited mobility on his front legs, and I mean his back legs, he would literally just drag his butt. So I kind of set the enclosure up, his old one, where it was just essentially physical therapy for this day. So as you guys saw how he barreled through there, he's definitely recovered tremendously. So he is ready for his new enclosure. Now there is a mound over there. There is, again, with this pond, he still has to use his back legs to crawl out of, and even just this bigger area, much bigger area than he had before, he still has to use his legs. So it's still physical therapy, but now his mobility is so much better than it was, so he can really take advantage of a much bigger enclosure.
And you built his house to kind of fit him, correct? Like, it's the biggest house out of them all.
Yeah, you can go over here. So as you see with the Burmese blacks, oh, watch the water there, irrigation. So as you can see with the Burmese blacks, they have a much smaller opening, which that big guy will definitely not fit through. So I wanted to have a much bigger house, so not only him, but if he gets a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or you know, just simply a friend, he has more room. So he has much bigger opening here. He has much bigger house. Yep. And then obviously this will be where he can retreat to in the winter, because even South Florida does get cold. So he's got plenty of stuff. So as you can see the mound here, so you can see how it's built up. So just essentially work his back legs to climb up that mound, use those back legs to climb through there, and then just amazing. I can't wait to see him settle in, because tortoises, they kind of just blunder through everything until they settle in and get their routine down, and then they can really enjoy watching them enjoy the enclosure.
It's been a long day, huh?
It's been a long day.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of moving Crush, and then also enjoy the other 2 parts of this series of moving the tortoises in here. It's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah, way too long.
And definitely, like I said, a long day. Make sure you follow Christian on Instagram,
right.
Christian Wild Florida. Also follow Allison at Allison Marie. Oh, perfect. And follow Primitive Predators at Primitive Predators. We'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys. Bye, everybody.
Is that a brown man on a giant tortoise? And yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. But what he doesn't know is that I'm a prior alligator wrestler, so wrestling a tortoise is not a big deal. It's pretty much like wrestling an alligator that's stronger.